and sit down.
Setting sun, setting sun. Hi guys, and what's up and how have you been, my good people? Oh, I have really missed you guys. I thank God for yet another moment, yet another time, yet another thought of sharing with you at these moments. Thank you so much for being together with us in this journey. Thank you for walking with us in the journey of 100, 200, up to now that we are about to 1,000 subscribers. Thank you for all those who are joining us for the first time. I say welcome. This is home away for all the subscribers and all the viewers. Now in this channel we say that life is still beautiful no matter what we go through. And we have always encouraged each other that no matter how hard life may be, no matter how hard we may face, or no matter how hard things we may face, God is always on our side and life will still be beautiful. So guys, today I thought that I should come with a video about something that I felt like it affects all of us. It affects most of us. And I thought that we should share and we should encourage each other by thinking about or talking about the regrettable things of life. The regrettable things in life. The things that one can regret in life. You know, sometimes we do things and then later we come to like feel, why did I do it? We come to like think about it now a second time and you're like, oh, I wish time can be taken back and I would not repeat that mistake. So I thought about some few things, like 5, 6 or 10 of them that one can regret in life. And I'm talking about things that maybe some of them I've experienced, some of them are friends who have experienced them. They've shared with me and I feel that someone out there may need to hear this, may need to know this so that they don't do the repeat, they don't repeat the same mistake that I did, or my friends did, or someone else did, so that you don't, you know, they say that experience is the best teacher, but I say experience is the best teacher for the fools, because I don't have to experience something so that I can regret it later, because if someone else has done it and they saw like it did not go well, why should I go in the same path and yet I already know that it will not end well and then keep regretting later in life? So one of the things that I discovered that people can regret about is disappointing our parents. Our parents had a big picture of ourselves. They had big picture of the children that they gave birth to. You know, when they brought us into the world, they were like, I have a son, I have a daughter, just like so and so had a son, had a daughter. They had pictures of their children in future. They had pictures of who their children would become in future. Oops, there are so many mosquitoes here. Oh my goodness. So most of the time we regret disappointing our parents. Our parents expected that we'll go to school, become the best, we'll have the best jobs, you will have a lot of money, we'll live a very successful life, we'll have successful marriages, we'll have successful relationships, we'll bring our spouses to them, we'll come visiting them, we'll help them grow even when they are at their old age. They had big dreams about what their children will do in future and what they will be in future. But at some point, we regret because somehow some of us disappointed our parents. They expected that we'll have those flashy and big weddings, but we did not even bring our boyfriends home. They only saw us with children, they saw us pregnant, they saw us like, they saw us in our families. But that does not mean that you cannot go back and make them happy once again. You may regret that, but after regretting that, regret it and reshape what you broke in the past. Let them feel that they have been repaid. Let them feel that there is a payback that has been done on them. So this is one of the things that most people do regret about. So we can go back again and make them happy and make them proud. So many people failed in the beginning, but today their parents are the most proud parents because they regretted what they did and they came and changed the status and the story, and their parents are happy. So if you have ever disappointed your parent and you always regret about that, go back to them, show them love, show them appreciation, show them that you care, show them that you're sorry about what you did, and for sure they will forgive you, they will receive you back as their child, and they will appreciate what you'll do in the present, and they'll forget the past. Number 2, people have always regretted about sharing a secret that they had kept for a long period, and then just right before they healed, and not just a secret, a nasty secret, a secret whereby kuna vitu mbaya ulifanya, like vitu mbaya. Si unajua vitu mbaya ni kama nini? Kuna vitu zingine zenye unafanya hata utaki mtu ajue in your life ever that you ever did such, or you can even ever think about it. Then you come and reveal that secret to someone. You keep regretting that in the rest of your life, and most of the time, I don't know nikashetani gani huingia, you can keep that secret for so long, then silent tu uko karibu tu like kuheal and to forget about it, unajipata hoop umeishare, the wound comes back into fresh. Now unaanza tena kubleed tena, you start bleeding like it just happened. Those are regrettable things. You regret sharing a nasty secret that you have kept for long. And what I would advise, if you have a secret and that secret you feel like it is a wound, it is a thorn in your flesh, please just keep it for yourself, because time is a healer. It will come and heal with time. Don't share it with anyone, because a secret once shared, it's no longer a secret. Once you share your secret, it's no longer a secret anymore. So what I would advise is that if you want your peace, if you want to keep your peace with you, please don't share your secrets with anybody. Those secrets that you feel that you would not love anyone to know it or to talk about it in future, please don't share them with anybody. There's one thing that I want to remind you. Today, I may be your best friend, but tomorrow, I might be your worst enemy, because I will have known you inside out. I may be your confidant, but tomorrow, I may become that person who is fighting you back and forth, right and left, and everywhere, and I may be the one who will be spreading everything I know about you. So be careful those people that you share with, and be careful what kind of secrets you share with your friends and even with your confidants. There are secrets that we keep within our hearts and we let them die with us. So long as it doesn't hurt anybody, so long as it doesn't need to be said so that you heal and cure and forgive, just keep it for yourself. Some things are so nasty in life, like you can imagine, let me not mention about it. You know the secrets that you can keep for yourself. And even as I speak here, I know deep within your heart, you know some of the secrets that you have kept within your heart, and you would not like, even your best friend, even your confidant, who sometimes is our mothers, you would not tell your mother about that secret. Just keep it with yourself. With time, you're going to heal about that messy secret that you're keeping. You're going to heal in your heart and in your life, and you shall not regret about it anymore. But if you share it out there, let me be frank to you, and let me advise you, if you share it out there, one day, one time, it will come back to you, and you'll have to feel the pinch and the pain. Number 3, ignoring some red flags that came in your life and you did not take heed. You ignored the red flags. You ignored them completely. Like you saw this one, hey, itakuja kunimeza, and you just ignored it. And then later they come to cause you harm. They come to cause you pain. That is one thing that we always regret. Most of us, especially I'm a victim of the same. I once ignored some red flags, and for sure zilikuwa so open, so wide open, and they came to cost me a lot of money, number one, a lot of pain that to date I always regret about it. I always keep talking about it, and I wish I saw the red flags, and I wish I acted immediately, and I wish I reacted, and hata kama ingetokea vita, hata kama ingetokea makasiriko, hata kama ingetokea like watu wakosane, hata kama, because in fact that time I saw like it was the best time for me to attack that and to really talk about it and to like react towards it. But nilijifanya that good person, that good girl, that like calm woman, that person who does not argue, who like, okay, iende tu hivyo, ni sawa tu, okay, ni sawa tu. But to date I keep regretting of it every day. Yet I had seen some red flags. I remember one day, this one I don't regret it, because after all it's about family, and with the family mimi sinanga shida. With family I'm always like, hata nikienda loss na kwanga okay, it's that's me. I have a big heart to accommodate my family. I feel like I should accommodate every aspect concerning my family. Like I can do everything so long as it's a member of my family that needs it done. So I remember one day, one of the members of my families, one member of my family told me that he wanted something from me, and that was my car. So I decided like, so I asked him, ama hiyo kitu tu siwikujie tu kesho. Then he was like, hata leo naweza ichukua, so that kesho sitashinda nikikusumbua in the morning, nikikufanya sijui nini. So I was like, nipeane ama nimpea aende nayo ama okay. Nikasema okay, wacha tu nimpatie. And then I called my husband and I told him that so and so wants our car and he wants to go with it, alafu ataturudishia kesho. So akaniuliza anaenda kuspend nayo, and I told him yeah, anaenda kuspend nayo cause kwao pia kuko na security. This is not the first time, by the way. My this family member had gone with my car na ikaspend kwake, na even some other time I had an older car and he had gone with it na ikakaa kwake. Then and this is where we say we ignore the red flags, and then sometimes there is that conscience inakwambia kwamba hapa usifanye, wacha kufanya hivyo, don't do that. So me, I just gave out the car and my brother went with it. Actually he called me in the evening. Mimi no, he didn't call me, I called him in the evening. Nikamwambia by the way tulishaongea, si utakujia hii gari? Akaniambia ama nikujie kesho asubuhi. And then I told him there is no problem, just come for it, kwa sababu hata kesho sisi tukitaka kutoka tutatoka labda mapema. Nyinyi ndio sasa na nyinyi pia mkitaka kutoka mapema, you can just leave at your own time. So he told me okay, let me see if I'll make it to come for the vehicle. And so he came, and he came very late. Na akaniambia, you know, I did want to come for this car because now I have come from very far and I was not able, like, I was not able to come early. But then, okay, let me just go with it. Let me tell you, at night I had the worst dream that you can ever have. And as I was having this dream, my brother as well, okay, sorry, I just said it's my brother. I didn't want to say that it's my brother. So just as I was having that dream, the same time at 2:45, my brother was awake because he was in he had a bad dream. I dreamt that thugs and thieves had broken in and they had stolen the car, and my brother had woken up and there was no car. And he dreamt as well that people had broken in to his compound, they had found the car, they had dragged it and taken it, they had stolen it. When he woke up in the morning, there is no car. So he woke up sweaty, he woke up trembled, he woke up, and by the way, that vehicle was just new, 1 month old. The car was just 1 month old, brand new car. And I was like, oh my God. I woke up. Unfortunately, one thing that we forget all the time, I didn't pray. I didn't cancel the dream. And one thing that we should always do, if you have a bad dream, if you had a nasty dream, if you had a dream that you felt, oh my God, it should not happen, wake up, pray, and tell God, please cancel the plans of the devil, because the devil is at work when we are asleep. So my brother woke up in the morning at 2:45, and he decided, let me walk out. But something made him not to walk out and find out whether the vehicle was still intact. So he took like 40 other minutes seated on the bed, wondering, do I go out? Do I not? Do I go out? Do I not? Guess what? Then he went outside at exactly 3:20. And at exactly 3:20, my guys, guess what he found? The dream came true. I don't say that I regret this thing, but I say we should not ignore that secret, silent voice that talks to us. That there is that conscience that tells you, no, this is not the way. Like, I have learned to not to ignore that now that I'm on the roads most of the time. Anytime someone gives me way and I feel that I don't want to go in, I will not go in. I will let all the vehicles pass and then I will go in. Anytime I have felt that I don't want to use this route, I will not use it, and I will always listen to that still small voice, because always I have realized that that is the voice of God. So when you see red flags, when you hear voices talking within you, if you don't want to regret those voices and those consciences that are passing through your mind, please don't ignore them. It's just an advice I'm giving you freely. It's a free advice I'm giving to you, that do not ignore the red flags. Do not ignore that still small voice that passes through your mind and tells you, don't do this. That one is very vital, because most of the time it's the voice of God. Most of the time it's the voice of the Holy Spirit, and it comes once. It whispers once and it goes, and you might not hear it again. If it comes back, then something very serious ought to happen, like it did to me. It came recurring, it kept recurring. And then after my brother left, I told him, now, Aki, have you called my husband? Have you told him that you have left with the vehicle? And he was like, as you just called him, I'll call him in the morning as I leave. And let me tell you, that morning never came. I was woken up by my other brother telling me, wake up, there is some news I want to break to you. And I was like, is someone dead? And he told me, nobody is dead, but anyway, they are not good news. And I woke up, I didn't even dress up. I just woke up with my towel. On my towel, I just tied a towel around under my armpits, and I woke up and sat. And he broke the news, you know. He just showed me the photos and the video of my vehicle. And guys, see down here what had happened to my vehicle. And so I regret the action, I regret the thing that happened to my vehicle, but I don't regret giving out my vehicle to my brother. But I regret again not obeying that silent and small voice that comes in your life every other time. That small voice that comes to you whenever you are about to do a big decision. The other thing that we can regret about is sharing too much information about ourselves. You know, there are things that people do not know about us. But sometimes tunajipata tunaropokwa tu. You just find yourself talking. You just find yourself saying things. Sometimes you regret sharing too much information about yourself. And I would advise, please, avoid telling people too much of what they would not want to hear. Sometimes some things kept to ourselves are better than when said to people. Let them learn those things without us saying it. Let them learn those things without us engaging them by talking too much about our lives, too much about our families, too much about everything we are doing, because even dreams are stolen. Dreams can be stolen. So don't give people too much information. Sometimes give people surprises. Sometimes let people get surprised. Don't let them to know too much than you would wish them to know, than you would love in future to know that they knew. Because people are not always on your side, and not all people have the best thoughts for you. Remember, it's only God who can have the best thoughts for you, because because people and friends and family members, they have good thoughts, yes, but it's only God who can have the best thoughts for your life. So don't give people too much information. Just give them the only information that you feel, this one I'm okay with sharing. And before you share that information, please sieve and see what you're telling them, and see how much you want it to go and how much you want to tell them. Just sieve and weka kipimo, weka breaks kidogo. Let them not know everything about yourself. And for the others who are listening, please do not dig into people's lives and meddle with people's businesses until you want to know like everything. If someone does not want to share everything about their lives, just listen to what they share and receive the only information that they are ready to give you. And now the next one. Losing an opportunity in a stupid way. Losing opportunities in stupid ways. You know, like I know of people who have regretted of opportunities that they lost because they just acted as sheep. Just acting stupid. Just acting like a fool. Making decisions in haste. Making decisions like without thinking. Like you thought that out there, I would just find these opportunities waiting for me. And you just lost the opportunity that you were sitting on. Let me tell you, my friends, opportunities come once. So that opportunity that you find like it is beneficial to you, please keep it. Please take care of it. It might not come again. I have seen it in my line of duty. I'm a teacher by profession, as I have always said. And I have dealt with so many teachers. I have dealt with so many, like, yeah, I have dealt with so many teachers. And for like quite a number of years, I have been a head teacher. And I saw people come in an institution, then they were given a very good deal, and right before the deal was the best, they wake up one day and they say, you know, nilipata shule ingine and I feel like I want to resign, and then I join in another institution, and they are given the blessings and they leave. But they later, just because of a simple thing, a simple mistake that happened, and they felt offended, they find themselves making hasty decisions and they just leave. And you know, the institution loses nothing. They lose nothing, because at the end of the day, they will go back to their files, call someone else, train them to their culture, and their life continues. Children will just fall into the system. The teacher will come and fall into the system. But I have seen not one, not two, not even 5 teachers going and coming back to beg again. I wish to come back, because what I thought would be is not what I found. So sometimes, and you know, most of the time, unless the management is so good, people are not taken back. They are not taken in. So again, when the deal is too good, think twice. Sometimes some deals come covered in gold, but inside them is mud. Think twice before you lose an opportunity, because it might not come back to you. Unless you want to regret once, like many have done. If you don't want to regret in life, please make a wise decision and think about the decision you're about to make. Don't just ask about, you know, we have so many people who have many informations about many places, many things. You know, they have opinions. Don't rely on people's opinion, but make your right judgment before you take any step, because you might come to regret that opportunity that you just lost. The other thing that we regret about in life, and we can regret about in life, is treating people in an ill manner, and they later become our destiny connectors. Some people have treated others like trash. They've treated others so badly. Like you find people treating their house helps in a way like, guy, huyu ni human being mwenzako ama amekuja kwako kukua house help akakuwa mnyama. You know, treating people in the worst way you can ever imagine. Like you treat that person so ill that hata mtu akiwa nje anasema hata kama huyo mtu amefanya makosa gani, she does not deserve all that bad treatment. So when you treat them that ill and then tomorrow they become your destiny connectors, then you regret treating them the way you treated them. So it's good to treat people in the best manner you can and the best way you can. Just treat people as you would wish to be treated, so that tomorrow they will remember you when another door opens and when you are where you can qualify, where your qualifications fit, they might call you in. I remember just the other day I needed a grade 1 class teacher, and I was like, I wanted to have several teachers who would come for the interview. And so I had one teacher who came, and unfortunately from the previous institution she had not been given a recommendation. And then something else that happened, one of my employees was her boss some time back. She was her team leader some times back. And the way she behaved, the way she was like, the way she treated the team leader, the way the attitude she had towards work, towards leaders, towards teamwork, and all that, it was just poor. And so, just by appearing, one of my employees told me, if you pick her, then you are in trouble. You think I picked her? I could not give her a chance. Yet by appearance, she appeared to be the best person that I could have picked on. And she had the best qualifications. But just because somewhere she was ill, she ill-treated, and she misbehaved, and she could not treat, she could not accept corrections, she could not follow instructions, she could not be obedient to the authority, she missed that opportunity. So wherever we are, let us behave in the best manner, and let us have a good draw a good picture of ourselves. Let's leave behind a good image of ourselves, so that we can be recommended elsewhere by those people whom we are living with in life. Believing in lies and things about, especially lies and rumors about people, and you even develop an attitude towards them about anything you hear, about anything, any rumors about people. If you have not proved them true, do not believe in them. And after believing in them, and even if you would prove them true, do not show that attitude that we always develop. Don't develop an attitude, because saingine ata haikuhusu, but you just find yourself developing an attitude. I remember there's a certain issue that happened to a certain friend of mine. Like, watu walisambaza rumors that she has done. Watu wakaamini, and everybody was like, sasa mimi hata sijui tunaweza amini nani sasa, ikiwa huyu anaweza fanya hivyo, only to come and hear, and only to come and prove that for sure and for real there was nothing like that had happened. And everybody who had believed it and who had developed an attitude towards her and towards whatever had been said, they were like, oh my God, how I wish I didn't believe in that. So we come regretting, and we start regretting about the things that we have done, the reactions that we have done, that we have had, and the attitude that we have developed, and even the broken relationships that we have had, just because of rumors and lies about people. So do not believe about any lies and any rumors that you hear around. It may not be true. It may not be always true. Just believe in what you know, what you're sure about, and achana na other people's businesses. Other people's businesses should not worry us. They don't matter to us. But you're free to do it so long as you're ready to regret about it in future. The last one, I regret, and I regret. People have regretted giving their all to people who gave nothing Umewahi peana roho yako mpaka ukasema sasa hii chukueni mkachinje? Like I always listen to the story of the sheep, of the story of the pig and the chicken and the cow. Ng'ombe aliulizwa, sasa wewe kwa sababu unaishi hapa na binadamu, unataka kupea binadamu nini? Ng'ombe akasema, mimi natoa maziwa, moyo wangu, ngozi yangu, nyama yangu niachieni. Kuku naye akasema, mimi natoa mayai, vifaranga wangu niachieni, manyoya yangu muniachie. Naye nguruwe akasema, mimi kwa sababu ya vile mimi najitolea mhanga, because of the love I have for this mankind and the love I have for this man who has been taking care of me, who has been like, he's all over feeding me, I want to give my whole body. Iende ichinjwe and then they get sausage. And so it happened. Who lost their life? It is the pig who lost his life. He did not even enjoy the goodies from the man anymore because he had lost his life. What do I want to mean by this? There are people whom you will give all your life to them, everything to them, and in return they behave like you did not even exist in their life. Like they are surprised, kai ulikuwa na sisi, you mean ati kuna kitu ulikuwa unatusaidia, ati kuna kitu ulikuwa umetufanyia. Like you want to mean that you did anything to us? Sisi vile tulivyo hivyo, you did anything? And they are surprised. Yet you gave your all, you gave your everything. Karibu peane uhai wako. Let me tell you, if you don't want to regret it, if you don't want to come crying again and saying, I will never have relationships, I will never trust people, I don't want to have very close relationship with people, I don't want to have very close friends, my friend. If you don't want to regret that, do not offer every breath that you have. Do not offer the whole of your life to people, because watu hawana shukrani. Binadamu hana shukrani. Mark my word. Binadamu hana shukrani. Binadamu uliye mlisha akanona, atakuja kukunyonga wewe. Binadamu uliye msaidia akavuka, atatafuta njia ya wewe kurushwa kwa hiyo mto uangamie. Binadamu uliye msaidia akavuka upande ule mwingine, ukabaki upande huu mwingine, utamuona ndiye huyo ameenda, hana haja na wewe tena, kwa sababu yeye amevuka, na mahali alikuwa anataka kuvuka ameshavuka. So at the end of the day you will be left there regretting. If you don't want to regret, so you avoid it. Don't do it. And all these things that I have told you, so many people have passed through them. Kama hujawahi pitia, learn from them and avoid it. Plus so many others that people have gone through. I want to warn you, I want to give you a free advice. Do not regret in life by just doing things for the sake of doing them. And so guys, it is until next time. Next time when we meet again in the next video. Please, if you have not subscribed to my video, please subscribe, because it is your subscription that will help me. It is your viewing that will help me. And please share with your friends. If this information helps you, please help a friend. If this information umeipenda, wacha hata rafiki yako afurahie. Please subscribe to this channel, and our channel is Miliki Hiyo Beautiful Life. Ninawapenda sana sana. May God always bless you. May God always help you. And may God always talk in that still small voice to guide you and to guide your footsteps and to guide your ways, so that you don't regret at any one point. Until next time when I'll be in my shoes, guys, it's bye-bye.